How you doing, everyone? Ralfy at Ralfy Customs. Time for a start of the week vlog. Right, so Mick is still in. We've got the various relays and chisels and cables and the things that we need to get that finished. We've realised that despite our best efforts, the electrical shenanigans are not going to fit in the headlight bowl. I don't know how they did before. So we're going to have to reroute a load of shit. Make up a couple of cables for him. Then there's a few odds and sods to do on it, like his fucking hooter's hanging off, and there's all wires hanging down there while we're down there. Don't know what's going on with that fucker. And his stand stop. You can't see it, but there's a fucking screw there. Oh, you can. It's fault, proper fault. So it don't work properly. And a few other bits and bobs. So that's the priority, is get that fucker done. And look what's back in. Look, this is the bike I'm riding on my intro. It's my fucking Sportster. Love it to bits. So if fucking hell, it's great. I was very pleased to see it back. Turn the petrol off, Paul. That's the petrol on. So that's back for a bit of this and that. New back tyre, new wheel bearing. He's lost the fucking screw out of here. Not showing you very well. That light stopped working. So hopefully it's a wiring issue, because I'll have to buy a pair else. And there might be something else, can't remember. Big Blue's back after a 1,000-mile shakedown. There's a few issues that we're going to do. Well, quite a few issues actually. There's a long list of bits. You may recall that it's not one of my builds, that I stripped it down and put it back together. I did change the forks and front wheel and do a few other bits and bobs, but see how I get in with the disclaimer. This will probably have its own little video, or maybe a video series, because I've got to look at the gearbox and look at the suspension and quite a few other bits and bobs. Primary belt. His primary belt's just got looser and looser and looser, and it's looking like he's paranoid about it because it's so fucking loose, and it is fucking loose. So we'll see what's what with that. And my Triumph is on the block. It's not on the block. That sounds like it's up for auction. It's not right. It's not running properly. Low down. It's fetch me a cloth. Granville. It's stuttering and farting and fucking about. I'm gonna have the carbs off yet again and make sure that the pilot jets are absolutely meticulous. And you may recall I switched the coils out to these coil packs. Well, they're second hand because they're fucking expensive. So I've ordered 3 new ones, hoping that that's got something to do with it. So that's going to need a bit of titillation, unfortunately. The weather's took a turn for the stormy. So it fucking has. So test rides are going to be maybe put off until tomorrow. We'll see how we get on. And this Ali's fucking featherbed. The 2-parter that I've started is just paused while I sort out the odds and sods. Today is a day of I plan to spend some time on that, look at ordering the bits for this, and look into that primary belt for this. I tell you what else I'm really looking forward to doing. I've ordered stainless steel for these. These have got threaded rod in, believe it or not. I did say at the time I'm not happy about them, so I'm going to make some proper studs to hold the cover on. They only hold the cover on, so it ain't no big deal, but it needs to be right, you know. And our DB fucking Chollas is back up and raring to go. That's another one that you're going to see me getting on with. There's other bits and bobs as well. We're hoping to spend a bit of time on the Motor Martin. We're just awaiting the last of the bits that should have cleared customs by now and be here. I don't know where they fucking are. That's a nightmare, isn't it? Oh yeah, and these. Look at this tank and fucking forks. They're a teaser. They need making into proper shaped forks because they fucking look like something from Transformer fucking movie. Now what we're doing is, I might have mentioned this Triumph Charter build is scrapped. Not the bike's not scrapped, but we're going in a completely different direction. So I've got the forks have been sold, the handlebars all go in the fucking bits bin. The engine's coming out, the wheels are being used with that engine and the oil tank, I'm guessing, on the new build, and then the frame, fender and sissy bar are up for grabs if anybody wants them. If anybody's got use of that frame, rear fender, sissy bar. I'm saying rear fender because I'm assuming that that's going, but it might not be. But either way, there's the frames there. Hit me up if it's any good to you. It is available. Right, so we've somewhat reduced and tidied up the snake's wedding. You've got the kill switch, there's 4 greens there to join up, 2 to 2, and then we need to go down and interrupt one of the coil wires with it. And we've got a mini loom that loops even in here, so I'll tidy that up a bit, get it taped up and fucking in place. But I'm proud to announce we have indicators that fucking work. If I can find the switch, come on, both sides. There you go. Starter works, kill switch will work, Uta works, ILO works. That's it. Switch gear fucking wired in. Next, what I've got to fucking do after the kill switch is sort this fucking throttle shenanigans out. And what's happening is when the accelerator cable, the twist grip I should say, goes too far forward in the fucking body of this, because this houses the throttle, the fucking barrel, the nipple jumps off the fucking twist grip, the internal, the actuator, this fucking shit falls off it. So I need to retard it, I need to stop it from going too far past its point, and the only way I can do that and think of it should be done is by fitting an idler cable which goes on the other side and limits the amount that this moves and fits on the other side of the carburetor linkage there. So I have ordered in, and it has arrived matching to match the front one there. So that'll be next after I've done the kill switch. Here we fucking go then, hold on. That's a fucking notification. So we've done the double cable action method used. So now we've got a fucking very, very happy throttle. Yeah, it's not snapping back, but they rarely do with 2 cables. And the handlebars underneath this are not the fucking best in the world, let's be honest. They've been welded and fettled and doubled and done. We have a relatively neat dual relay, latching relays, 1 single flasher unit, a 2-wire unit as well to keep things trim. Only the best and all that. So we now have the Uta's not connected down the bottom, that's next, but we've got indicators both sides, We've got a starter. We've got a kill switch. Fucking focus. Kill switch works. Don't run. Does run. Bob's your fucking answer. Next on the agenda is side stand stop. That's going to be interesting. We'll look at that in more detail. Put the carburetor back together. Mount the coil. Sorry, the hooter. Fucking coil. What's going on there? Mount the fucking horn. I don't know where it was mounted, but it's fucking snapped off. So I need to look at that cunt and sort out his fucking wiring that's hanging down. Get some cable ties on the job, eh? And put the air filter back together and all that shizzle. So getting there with this, definitely getting there. And I can't say that I'm not fucking happy that we've crossed that fucking hurdle, whatever. I don't know how to word it. You know what I mean. We've made the switchgear work. Whew. So we're blocked up on this scissor jack stand flat thing. Oh. And the problem is that the side stand is the belt basically, and you can't get your foot on it, you know what I mean. It's a fucking stupid idea. It needs a knob. It needs something on the end, and this stop. No, that could do with winding out quite a bit. I'll get my finger out of the way. Bit of focus, but it's fucked because there's a grub screw in there. It's been battered by the fucking side stand on its travels. So I'll get it stripped off and have a look. See what we can come up with. Right, there it is, look. There's nothing to get anything on. You can see the vaguest fucking remnants of a hex, but stupid idea. It needed a bolt with an edge, you know. There you go. I think my best bet is going to be weld a knot, but I don't think it'll work. It's either that or I can try and weld a bit of round stock on there, a bit of flat stock or something, just to get it moving. But I'm guessing by the rust, look at the rust around it, and it's been battered by the side stand. I'm guessing that that has become at one with this assembly. So I'll try and drill it, I'll try and weld a nut on. If that don't work, then it's going to be a drill out and put a bolting job. Right, I see. So we've welded, we've allowed to cool. We've got a bit of twisting at the might actually. Fucking Jesus, that would be a result. Yeah. It's gone tight. The big temptation is once you get it moving to just unscrew it, but that's not always the best way to get it out. If you feel resistance, you need to go back in a little bit. But there you go. Fucking hell, I'm really pleased with that. I bet I've not got it fixing the right thread. But again, we can drill it and put a bolt in, can't we? Put a nice stainless fucking hex head if I got something. So yeah. There we go. I'm not gonna. Oh, see if it. Yeah, there you go. And she's away. So we'll see what we've got that goes in there and go from there. Well, would you believe it's M5? It's this jobber of all fucking things. God bless fucking the metric system, because I have that. And yes, I am putting a cap head in, but it's not a grub screw. It won't get battered to death, and there's lots of it to grab hold of should you ever need. So we'll go back over and we will fixate it back on and see where it sits. Right, unfortunately we're a bit fucking long. Look, I want it to be accessible, but it needs to not hang down quite so low. So my options are take some off that, or look for a button head or something similar. Let me go and have a dig about. And Bob's your answer. There we go. Got a nice little stainless hex head with the washer screwed in tight. And that comes there. It's just level with the bottom of the frame. Maybe up a little bit, which is fine. It does mean when you lay it over that you're going to make the stand before you hit anything else, which is good, because you don't want to be digging your primaries into the fucking ground, do you? So, that's another one off the fucking list. Happy fucking days. So, time for a spot of lunch. Now I'm not back on the fry-ups, but I am cooking some bacon over my homemade alcohol burner, because the price of petrol in the old gal, she's fucking, what? How many to the galleon? No. Right, so we're going on to that for a bit. We're just using up some stock. We'll have a bap with a bit of green stuff in. And a little bit of tomato and this sauerkraut on the side. Why not? Right, now here's the Triumph. I've just had the carbs off and get the pilot jets took them out and gave them a proper fucking blast through with the carb cleaner. Clean everything out. It's running alright, but not fucking, I could do better. So I'm seeing if that's it. I'm now warming it up, and by fuck do they sound like a sack of spanners on takeover. They all do apparently. In fact, that's quite quiet for one. Take it for a road test and see what's what. So we're back from our shenanigans. Extensive test ride around the Rutlandshire country lanes, traversing from 0 to about 18-19 miles an hour, and yeah, it seems better, but when it's hot it still stutters and farts a bit. It's really low down, so see what coils do, eh? And it's fucking chucking, look at that, that's out the breather. It's out that fucker. So we're going to look at rerouting. Look, I found a bit of tube. Let's see what we can do. I can't live with that every time I fucking thrash it. I mean, every time I ride it briskly. So we're going to see if we can't fuck that off and drop it down here somewhere with a big bit of hose, which is going to be unsightly, but better than what we got. Et voila. Nice bit of fucking proper fat pipe with a filter there on the end. Clipped up to the overflow for the water so they can support each other. Not emotionally, obviously. I just need to see how that goes now, pretty much, don't I? You know, I mean, a wise friend of mine, Wayne, said about such things, it needs it, you can see it. True. So there we go. I've now got a big fat fuck off breather pipe running down there where it can fucking do its dirty business. Yes it can. Happy days. Right, and last job of the day is to make up a brake line for our bri. Both ends point up, 190, 145, and the whole thing's 38 inches long. So, you've seen me do a ton of these. I won't bore you with the exact details. That's it. So, we've got 38 inches end to end, both ends face the same way. It just leaves me to try and wrestle a bit of heat shrink over there. Come on, one-handed. There you go. Really, just to finish it off nice, because you know we care, and give it a quick go over with the industrial air dryer. So I've got him some new washers. I've made this new brake line up. I'll get that off to him. Lots of love to you, bro. Wow. Yeah, another vlog runs coming to a fucking end. All it leaves me to do is thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Follow along. I'm about to start on this featherbed frame project, so today's been a bit of fucking about. It's some bits and bobs and tying up loose ends before we plough into this frame. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Lots of love to you, and I'll catch you on the next one. Please check out my friends in the description below and the merchandise, because we all need a bit of lube. That's what separates us from the animals.